I started at 105 and now I'm about 100, sorry, I'm 87 and a half now. So that's like massive. It's like gone way, way above my expectations about what I was going to do. And I
What was
said
your
to you,
first expectation?
my
So what
first,
was like the minimum, 6 kgs?
yeah,
So you
you can,
tripled that.
exactly. You can,
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. My name is Kareem, and I am a head coach at the FDLM weight loss coaching program. And today I have the pleasure to interview brother Aftab Khaliq, who's been working with us over the past 12 weeks. So before we start, bro, could you tell us a bit about yourself?
Assalamu alaikum, Kareem. My name's, as you said, Aftab. I'm a dad of two, been a doctor for the last 15 years, GP. I'm a GP now. I did a accounting degree before that. I'm based in the north of Sheffield, the north of the UK, of England, in Sheffield. So that's a bit about myself.
Okay, cool. Thank you. So tell me, bro, what made you decide to join our weight loss program?
Well, what it was, Kareem, is that I'd been going to the gym for like a year, solid, and I was like putting a lot of time and effort into there, and my weight, if you can see on the review that I did on that, it was just my weight was just like going like this, and it was just 107, 105, and it wasn't moving. And 107 kilos for a 5'6" person is a lot. So the amount of time and effort I was putting in the gym, the results just weren't coming. And I think I just had enough.
So how many years you've been doing this, like going to the gym and expecting results just from training?
So I mean, I've always been a big guy when I was younger. I was always big. I used to lift really quite heavy, like 3 plates bench press. We run out of weights on my leg squats and stuff like that. At one point, I was going to the gym twice a day. That's when I was like 19, 20 in university. So I was always big like that. And then what happened was after university or towards the end of the university, I remember I did 8 years at university. I did an accounting degree and then a medical degree as well. So it kind of things kind of slowed down, and I started practicing more at university, and I had all these dawats as well, and not as much time in the gym and stuff like this. So things piled up. And then it got even worse when I got married and then had kids. And then it was going up and down for that. So you could say it's been happening like this for like 20 odd years, to be honest with you.
All right. So what was your goal before joining the FDLM weight loss coaching program?
Do you know what? I thought, let me just take a punt at it. Let me just see what happens, because I know my friend, he did it a couple of years ago, and he told me to do it, or he told me about it, and he said it is good. It was expensive. I thought back then. Obviously, you guys have had 2.0, and it's more of a premium service now.
Yeah.
Um, but I thought, no, what? I've seen that he's had some good results. I've seen other people's. I'm like, uh, I can't not do this. I've tried it myself, couldn't do it. I thought, let me try this now. And so I took a punt on it, and I thought, no, if I lose 6 kilos to get down to 100 kilos, that's all right for me. I'm happy. I'm happy with that weight. And when I had that you know sifting call, make sure that I was okay with this and you guys were okay with me. Raheel said to me that he's the clients have a lot more weight to be losing, but if we get to that, that's absolutely fine and stuff. So that was my target, to get to that weight then.
All right. So how many kilos you've lost during these 12 weeks?
Okay. So I started at 105 and now I'm about 100. Sorry, I'm 87 and a half now. So that's like massive. It's like gone way, way above my expectations about what I was going to do. And I
What was
said
your
to you,
first expectation?
my
So what
first
was like
expectation,
the minimum, 6 kgs?
yeah,
So
and
you
you can
tripled that.
exactly you can triple it. And actually, Kareem, as I said to you as well before, before I even started, once I even made that decision, I was losing weight then. So even there was a delay with starting because of getting the onboarding process and stuff like that. But as soon as I made that call and made that decision, I lost 1.5, 2 kgs in that 1 to 2 weeks before even starting, and that's because of the mindset and about what you
Shift,
want to
yeah.
do. And that's like, okay, this is gonna work, and that's also with having skin in the game or paying for attention and stuff. I know you. This is your kind of lines and stuff like that, but
Yeah,
it happened for me.
cool.
And you remember,
So,
I was doing this for 20 years. There was times that I did lose weight during those 20 years, and I had kept it off, but it was it was eating plain chicken and broccoli. It was not nice. Now, what I'm having is just like, you don't want to see what I'm having, but it's
but
like,
tell the people, tell them.
well, so you've seen what I'm having. I've had like,
Yeah,
I'm having desserts, I'm having ice cream, I'm having kebabs, I'm having burgers and stuff. It's not all the time. Yeah, I'm
yeah,
having
of course.
when I want to. Yeah, I'm being more
Agree.
mindful about what I'm eating. I'm being more. It's not a cheat day or cheat something like that. I don't like the word cheat, because what you're doing for the rest of the time, and why is this a cheat? You wouldn't cheat
Yeah,
on your wife for one, if you're being so good for 6 days, you wouldn't cheat on your wife for on the cheat day, isn't it? So
yeah,
I don't it's just like, you need to have it, and you have it and you enjoy it, and with whatever circumstances. So I would say, okay, weekend, maybe this is going to happen. I know this function happen. I need planning for that, and doing it. And I have no guilt involved there as well now. I just do it now. I'm happy. I had like prawn crackers last night, and my wife said to me, "What are you doing?" I was like, I want it, and that's it. And I had a few, and that's it. I finished, and I had it with
awesome.
her sitting down, and so that's fine.
Cool. So during these 12 weeks, you went on a holiday
Oh yeah,
to Dubai, I think. So you've managed to keep the weight off during this holiday while enjoying like the foods
oh yeah.
there. Could you tell us a bit about your experience and how did you feel when you were there?
So on a holiday, and Dubai is obviously a lot warmer. You can go out more during the winter time as well. So it was a nice climate. So I was doing my steps and stuff like this. My steps some days were 16,000, and I've been going to the gym when I can as well in between. Um, and what happened was, um, during that time as well, I think I was lifting bags and stuff like this. My back went as well, and it was in like spasm, and it happened to me a few times, and still I was maintaining or losing some weight, and I was just more mindful about the choices that I was doing on holiday. I was eating more grilled, more protein stuff, but I still have the pizzas. I'll still have the you know, all you can eat kind of food there. I wasn't gonna, I'm on holiday, you need to enjoy yourself. And I was enjoying myself anyway, but it wasn't no issues with that, and I was still losing weight, because you just need to, adjust, and because you're more out, and because you're doing more activities, that balances it out.
Awesome, thank you. So what was your experience working with me or the FDLM team as a whole?
I think you guys work well together. I like it that um, Adam has his stuff that he's previously recorded, and those are there, and this is a staple. And then we get Kareem, who help yourself, that's helping us out um, on a day-to-day regular time. You're checking obviously the journals and the logs that we do, and then thankfully I've not had you telling me, "Oh, Aftab, you need to do this more." You have a few times different things, but that's I like your laid back style as well. It's good, and it's useful in regards to transitioning from, I think, finishing the program, having those tools, and then be able to do it yourself as well. So as I said, it works really well together. So definitely, we need to hear your story as well, Kareem. I've said to you as well. You want to get your
Yeah,
story out. well, and you're going to do that as well.
Good time in the future, inshallah. So tell me, what's your life like now? What's the difference between the old Aftab and the current one?
All right, in every single aspect of life, whether it be family, relationships, what do you call it, work, money, finances, everything, the health wise. Health is like, I'm thinking about that right at the end because that's like what I was looking to work on here with this, but that's obviously got so much better. But everything else in my life as well, alhamdulillah, tabarakallah, that's also improved as well. And it's like, why didn't I do it before? I mean, I think that things happen for a reason. Maybe I wasn't in the right situation then. Maybe other people aren't in that right situation now. But if I had, if I knew what I knew now, back 2, 3, 4 years ago, whenever it was, when my friend said he's doing it, I would have gone for it.
Okay, cool. So what would you say for the people who are watching us now and they're sitting on the fence? What would you tell them?
As I said, that's when I first, I just took a punt on this. I just had a, I was in the worst situation. I was like, I was been trying that gym stuff. I had the bland chicken and broccoli. I've done all this stuff. I did a bit of carnivore sometime. Adam says I was doing I was a hitman or something like that for ages. But I think if those people sitting on the fence, if you can do it, if you're thinking about it, don't think about it. They bismillah, do istihara and just do it. Yeah. And then it's going to be the best decision you make. Inshallah, if it's anything like mine, and inshallah it will be, it's the best decision that you make.
Cool. So I want to thank you, bro, Aftab, for accepting to do this interview with me. It's been a real pleasure to work with you. And I'm happy to see that we've changed another life. So thank you again, bro. And I wish you a good day. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.